Hey everybody, it's Tracy from Downward Dog Rising. I'm going to give you a little yoga workout before I leave my workplace tonight. So it's a Pilates studio, but I'm going to bring you yoga. All right. Hands and knees. Start with cat-cow. And I might come closer for this part so you can see me better. And then I think I'll move away if I do standing. So let's see what happens. So you're gonna round your back, exhale. Inhale, really stretch your spine in opposition. Exhale. Inhale apart. And 3, just get your spine moving a little bit. 2 more times, exhale. Inhale, head away from tailbone. 1 more time, exhale. Inhale, now we're gonna wag our tail. We're gonna look over the shoulder. You bring your hip and your shoulder closer together on one side. Inhale, center. Shoulder and hip go closer on the other side. Inhale, center, just so we get a little side bend to our spine. Exhale. Inhale, back. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back. And 4, just stretching out rib cage away from hip bones. And 3, stretching to the side. And 2, exhale. Inhale, 1 more time. Breathing in, exhale. All right. Next thing I want you to do, we're going to take opposite arm and leg straight out of your center. And then I want you to stretch leg to the side, arm to the side, come back in. Work on that stability, tighten core to spine. And 8, 7, reach apart. So your abdominals tighten and keep pelvis stable. 6, really try to keep your leg reaching long. 5, 4, 3, stretch apart. 2 more. Abdominals lift into low back. Last one. Come in. Okay, switch to the other arm and leg. I'm switching sides. Arm and leg away from center. And then you're just gonna reach arm to the side, leg to the side, come back in. Stabilize. Breathing in, exhale, head away from tailbone. Work the sides of your waist. 8. And then 7. And 6. Your core draws deep into your low back. In 5. 4 more. And 3. 2. Good, last one. Scoop your core tight to your back. Come in. Okay, now come on to all 4s 1 more time. And then we're gonna go into our push-ups. Maybe you'll cross your ankles. Draw your elbows close to your body. 9, little tricep push-ups. Tighten core to spine. 8, 7. Elbows hug in, your shoulders stay away from yours. 6, and 5, and 4. Just want to get a little motion in your body. 3, and 2. Last one. Now come into your downward facing dog. Allow your hips to fall back over your heels. Pull your breastbone, your sternum forward through the 2 arms. Armpits to palms, stretch your breastbone through. Get that oppositional lengthening stretch in your back. Really pull apart so that low back gets a nice deepened stretch. Sits bones pull behind you. Breastbone pulls through the 2 arms. And inhale, exhale. Maybe you'll relax your forehead into your mat. Inhale, exhale. And 1 more time, breathing in, breathing out. Excellent. Walk your hands in. Okay, I'm gonna have you start going into a downward facing dog. Palms push into the mat. You float the knees up. I'm just making sure I'm in your view. So now, if you wanna walk the dog, you'd slowly press one heel down, lift the other heel up, get your whole body to stretch into it, lengthen apart. Don't worry if those heels don't completely touch down on the mat. You're just working into your warm-up. And inhale, and exhale for 4, for 3, and 2. Excellent. Come into a plank. So your head stretches away from your tailbone. Let your front ribs meet your back ribs. Let's do a Chaturanga Dandasana. come all the way through, upward facing dog. Get those thighs off the mat. Chest is open. Come back into your downward facing dog. Maybe your heels drop a little lower this time. Inhale, exhale. Now we're going to spiral. Opposite hand, maybe to the knee. Look under the armpit. Get a little rotation through the center part of your back. Maybe you'll reach to your opposite ankle. I want you to really pull the whole side of your ribs apart. Inhale, exhale. Get that whole side to lengthen. Inhale, exhale. Come back center. Heel lifts up, heels lower down. Let those hamstrings stretch, release, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, looking towards knees, neck is long, 2 more, the last one. Okay, so now switch to the other side. Take your left, whatever hand you didn't do, take it to your knee, look under the other arm. I can switch sides like this. You just switched, reach to the opposite knee, maybe reach to your ankle. Drop those sits bones back behind you. Press that palm into the mat. Oppositional length hold. Get that little rotation in between those shoulder blades, middle back, breathing in. And exhale. One more time, deep inhale, little variation to stretch this whole side of your rib cage apart. Exhale. All right. Come back into your plank position. Curl the toes under, front ribs meet back ribs. You're solid in your plank. And now you're going to come into Chaturanga Dandasana. Now you're going to float those hips away, thighs away from the mat. Open your chest. Come back into your downward dog. Inhale, exhale. All right. What I want you to do here, I got to fix my Pilates socks. They're sliding off my feet. From the downward dog, I'm going to have you take a step in between the 2 hands. Come into your Anjaneyasana. Come into your high lunge. And then from here, I'm going to have you just slide back into a little pyramid. Your hips are squared. Stretch out the front of that leg, breathing in. We're getting into the hamstrings of this front thigh. Slowly come in. We're going to go into our lunge, lift and lengthen up. I'm going to take you into a high lunge, and I'm going to have you just shift your weight back again. Your hips are squared. Get those hips to fully release. Inhale, exhale. One last time. Root down into the back ball of your foot. Rise up to top of head. One more time. Come into your little pyramid. Hips are squared. And inhale, exhale. Good. We're going to do a little rotation. So your hips are squared. That rotation happens in between your 2 shoulder blades. There you go. Just inhale, exhale. Your hips are still squared. Open up the side. Twist between the 2 shoulder blades. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Awesome. Slowly return to the center. Walk your foot back into your plank. Go into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift open heart. Exhale. Take it back into your downward facing dog. Next, we're going to walk our foot in between our 2 hands. We're going to come up into our lunge. Find your balance. Anjaneyasana. That back leg is straight. Front knee is right above your ankle. Now you're going to shift your weight straight back into that pyramid. The hips are straight ahead. Lengthen. And inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Come up into your high lunge. Inhale, exhale. Stretch head away from tailbone. Shift your weight back. Get those hamstrings to lengthen. Your 2 hip bones are squared straight ahead of you. Drop shoulders out of ears. Really stretch breastbone over that leg. One more time, coming forward, go into your high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Now you're going to shift your weight back. One last time, your hip bones are squared straight ahead of you. Breathing in, breathing out, really stretch. Think of creasing at the hip so you don't bend from the middle of your back. Okay, we're going to do a little twist here. Your palm is going to press into the mat, your hips are squared. You're going to rotate now, breathing in. Rotate from the area right in between your 2 shoulder blades. Exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Rotate that spot right in the middle of your back, between your two blades. Your collarbone widens. Inhale. Exhale. Gently, you're going to come back in. Walk back into your plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Come up into your upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Back into your downward facing dog. Now from here, take 2 steps to the front of your mat. 1 and 2. And we're going to do a little inhale. Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Now maybe you'll reach behind your knees. Maybe you'll reach to your ankles. Pulling a little closer to those thighs. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe you'll walk it out a little bit. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Breathe in, breathe out. And 4, and 3. Good, stretch out those hamstrings. Stretch behind the knees. 2 more. And last one, awesome. Inhale, we're going to look up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, I want you to step backwards into your plank again. And then from your plank, I want you to go into Chaturanga Dandasana. You're going to lift chest, upward facing dog. Go back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, pull apart. Pull that breastbone forward and through. All right, we're going to take our left foot first this time. We're going to step in between our 2 hands. And then we're going to turn our back foot out 45 degrees, I should say. And you're going to just lift both arms straight up. So now you're going to be into your warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Just in case, I might have to go further out, I think. So your back foot's turned out slightly. You're going to do like a 45-degree angle with that turn out. Front knee is parallel. Front knee is right above the ankle. And that warrior 1. And inhale, exhale, rising up. Strengthen your lower body. Tailbone long. Breathing in and breathing out. Awesome. Now from your warrior 1, what I want you to do, you're going to twist and go directly into Virabhadrasana, warrior 2. And I want you to just pull your hands apart, really opening shoulders and chest, and let's stretch the sides of our waist long. Stretch one way, and then stretch the other way. Stretch, lengthen sides of waist, stretch the other way. 3 more. Sides of waist elongate. And 2 more times, breathing in. Exhale, chest is open. 1 more time, breathing in. Chest is open. Last set, you're gonna breathe in. Exhale. Now you're gonna swing this arm all the way up and around and go back into your peaceful warrior. Open up this whole side. Reach down that back leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Peaceful warrior. Stretch. Open up that whole side of your waistline, your ribs. And gently come back into your warrior 2. Now from your warrior 2, I'm gonna have you do a little adjustment. Take hands to heart. Turn. We're gonna go into our little goddess pose where we float the arms up and out. Your knees are gonna be over second toes. In martial arts, we call this actual horse stance. I want you to lift up your breastbone to the sky and stay here and breathe. Our goddess pose in yoga. Breathing in, breathing out, strengthen those legs, lift heart center. And inhale, exhale, reach. And inhale, exhale, reach. 1 more deep inhale here. Now gently, I'm gonna have you reach arms overhead. Now from here, I'm gonna have you take palms to heart center, and we're gonna do a set of plie squats, coming into a deeper squat. Again, we call this horse stance in Kung Fu. Tailbone is long. Make sure you're not arching your low back. 8 and 7, tailbone long. And 6, head away from tailbone. And 5. Good, 4 more. Straight down, straight up, bend 3. And 2. Inhale, exhale, core scoops in. Last one. Hold it here. Back into your goddess pose, hold. Open shoulders, chest, and breathe. Feel those thighs strengthen, tailbone long, chest to sky. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently come all the way up. We're gonna do a little turn now. What I want you to do, we're gonna come into our warrior 1 on the other side. So as you turn, you're gonna float arm up, float the other arm up. I want you to take your back heel, turn the back heel out, so you're at that 45-degree angle. So this one leg does a little turn out from the hip socket. The other leg is straight ahead. You're in your Virabhadrasana 1. Hold here and breathe. Sink down a little deeper. Pull that spine longer. Tailbone long, head away from tailbone. Sink in a little bit deeper. Get a nice deep stretch in the front of this hip. Breathing in, breathing out. Head away from tailbone, breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Stretch that spine nice and long. All right. Next, what I want you to do, you're going to swing this arm around, turn into your warrior 2. Open those arms far, wide, and apart. Chest is open. Shoulder blades reach down your back. And now we're just going to stretch our sides a little bit. Breathing in, just stretch to one side, stretch to the other. And inhale, reach, open up your sides. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. And 4, stretch the sides of your waist longer. And 3, inhale, exhale. And 2, that front leg is knee right over that ankle. Back leg is out 45 degrees. And last set, stretch sides of waist nice and long. All right. Now from here, you're going to swing this arm all the way up and around. Now go into your peaceful warrior as you gently stretch down that back leg. Open up this whole front side, breathing in and breathing out. Lengthening, breathing in and breathing out. Excellent. One more time. Deep inhale, breathing in. Just want that whole side to stretch. Peaceful warrior, exhale. And then gently you're going to come to the center. Bring hands to heart center. And then we're going to do one more set of our plie squats. Going into our horse stance. 9, tailbone long, head away from tailbone. 8, and 7, 6, press head to sky, and 5, 4, feel how core deepens into spine, and 3, 2 more, and last one. Awesome. From here, I'm gonna have you do a little shoulder stretch, stretch shoulder forward. Inhale, exhale. Slowly pull that shoulder back. Stretch the other shoulder forward. Use your hands a little higher than knees. We never put direct pressure on the knee joint. Stretch this other side out. Gently pull that shoulder back in. Now what I want you to do here, we're gonna come down low to one side. In martial arts, we're gonna call this low dragon stance. It's different in yoga. Shift your weight, come across to the other side. I haven't done this since I tore my meniscus, so I'm not gonna put all my weight into my leg that's supporting me. I don't want to hurt the knee. We're going to do 2 more to each side. It's like we're doing a low dragon stance, knee to sky. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch those hips out. Going to the other side. I'm having my hands stay on the floor just to support my knee a little more on this side. This is the side I tore. And last one to each side. Not going to dare stay here very long. Just want to start to introduce you to go lower into the hip joint. Getting deeper into those knees. Takes time to strengthen the tendons in the knees to weight bear at certain lower angles. All right. Come back center. Now with your knees bent, hands to hips, walk it in. And then you're just going to slowly stretch forward. And then we're going to do a little Pilates roll up. Tailbone long, soften your knees if you like. And then think of the tailbone stretching down. You scoop your abdominal wall in. Now just stack each vertebra one on top of the next. Bringing head, neck, shoulders up last. So now that you're in a straight line standing, I'm going to have you breathe in, draw chin to breastbone, roll down again sequentially, walk out into your plank. Now from your plank, walk one knee to your thumb. We're going to come into a swan, yin yoga, or a pigeon. So after you're in your plank, walk knee to thumb, extend this back leg straight behind you. Just want to get into your hips a little deeper before we finish. Your shoulders are straight, your head is above tailbone, you're lengthening upwards. Back knee faces down, hips are straight. And inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more deep inhale. And gently you're gonna hip hinge, come down to your forearms. If it's within your practice, you can come all the way down to your forehead. I'm gonna stay here and just let my hips release gradually. Head lengthens away from your tailbone. Stay right there. I'm coming in a little closer. Stay right there. Stay in your swan. Sleeping swan is when we come all the way forward to the ground. Inhaling and exhaling, soften into the stretch. It's great to release our hips if you've been sitting at the computer all day. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's take one more inhalation here. And slowly, if you're all the way down, forehead on back of hands, walk up to your forearms. If you're on your forearms, press up to your hands. And then we're gonna go directly back into a straight plank. Inhale, exhale. Now walk your opposite knee to the thumb. Take this leg, make sure your hips are squared. Your back knee points down, you're elevating, you're lifting, you're lengthening. Hold here for a second. Get this hip flexor to stretch apart. Get this left glute to open and stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Really get this hip to open up. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, we're gonna go a little deeper. Maybe you'll come to your forearms, keep spine long. Avoid arching your back, rounding it, avoid that. Really stretch, breastbone through the arms. Maybe you'll come all the way to your forearms like that and just breathe into the stretch. We want to get that lateral rotation of that front thigh inside your hip socket to really open up the hip and stretch your glute out. Breathing in. Also get into this psoas over here. That leg reaches long behind you on the mat. Breathing in and breathing out. Getting those hips to release. Calling your attention inward. Notice any tightness. Bring your breath, your inhale to the tight spot so you could exhale through it and release stagnant energy. Just feel any tension. Leave your body. Let's do one more deep inhale here. If you're on your forehead, maybe you'll gradually make your way up to your forearms like this. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe you'll walk all the way up now to your arms. Press into the mat. We're going to curl that back toe under, back foot under. You're going to lift up your knee, come right into a plank, and now walk it into your downward facing dog again. And just stretch your entire body apart. Let those sits bones reach to the backs of your thighs, pulling downward. Get the back to open up apart. Low back pulls apart, breastbone through the arms. Hold and breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in, breathing out. Awesome. All right, from here, bend your knees. Either walk in 2 steps or you're going to bend the knees. Do a little tiny hop forward. Now from here, if you could come all the way down to your mat. Extend the legs out straight. Lift arms to sky, open shoulders, chest, and now just lift straight up. And let's do your reverse plank. Shoulders out of ears, lift pelvis to sky, chest is open. For a little back extension, lift hips to sky. Engage your glutes, your core is strong. Breathing in and breathing out. Collarbones wide, lift hips to sky. One more deep inhale and gently come in and release. All right, next you're gonna bend your right leg, and what I want you to do here, open shoulder, chest, reach around for this other thigh, and then do a tiny little back bend through the middle of your spine just to get a little bit of that thoracic spine extension. Inhale, you're gonna feel your gluteals stretch a little bit more again. Breathing in and breathing out. A little bit more to balance out our poses. Lifting chest to sky. Open heart, breathing in, exhale. And gently you're gonna release. Extend that leg out straight. Walk it out for a sec. Cross the other leg over, foot flat on mat. You're gonna stretch up, up, up. Bring that arm to the mat. Now take your hand, pull that leg in a little closer. Now I want you to lift your breastbone, do a little tiny baby back extension from the center of your back. The low back's neutral. This arm pulls that leg in. Little tiny bit of a little extension from your breastbone. Breathing in, stretch out your back, exhale. You could flex this foot if you like, breathing in. Exhale, create some space and lengthen your back, reach to top of the head. Feel how your collarbone widens away from the center of your chest, from your sternum, from your breastbone. Breathing in, pull that leg in a little closer, exhale. And one more time. Feel that spine open. You rotate it, creating some space. You twist it, making sure you don't have any herniations. That would be hurting it more, so beware of your body. Slowly come back to center, uncross the legs, shake out your knees. And we're just gonna face front in our easy pose. And I'm gonna have you do a little stretch to one side. Open up this whole side, inhale. Exhale, release, inhale, open, exhale, release, 2 more. Inhale, open, exhale, release. Rising up, bring that arm up, up, up. You're gonna bring this other hand down now and stretch to the side. Ooh, sometimes one side could be a lot tighter. I just found that out, I know that. Lengthen, rotate. Open up that side. Exhale as you lengthen and rotate. Now open up that side, 2 more. Open up those ribs away from the hip. And one more time, breathing in. And exhale, gently. You're gonna come right back up again. And we're gonna close out our practice together. Thank you for moving with me at the end of your day. Just releasing any stagnant energy or tension from the day. Just leave it all and just welcome newness right here, right now. Don't worry about anything else. Just be present here now in this very moment. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling peaceful, feeling centered, and feeling grounded. And that's how I'm gonna leave you tonight. Peace, everyone. Thanks for joining me. All right, see you again soon. Take care. Bye. Thank you for watching. Bye. Peace.